Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And I want to bring to you a new project launching tomorrow on 420 called Burn. Yeah, you can see where the connection is. Burn project is going to be launched by the Shiba Doge team. So, if you don't know much about Shiba Doge, many people had a ton of success when that project launched. You can go back and look at that chart and see what it did. And anybody who took profits along the way profited handsomely on that project. This team knows what they're doing when it comes to marketing. They know what they're doing when it comes to launches. Now, with that being said, you never know with new cryptocurrencies because things can happen during new launches. But I'm just bringing you the information here. It's up to you to make your decision if you want to jump in. This could be a big launch, though, on the Ethereum side, given the history and the track record that the Shiba Doge team has and the connections they have within the ecosystem of all of DeFi. So with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about what they're actually doing here, and we're going to jump in. So they've basically built out some new burn tokenomics that literally take tokens out of the supply. These tokenomics are very, very new and most likely will be used by other projects in the future once people see exactly what they're doing. They have a massive buyback as well in a burn system from burn taxes into Shiba Doge. That means hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars of Shiba Doge projected to be burned a month on top of our already hyper deflationary tokenomics that Shiba Doge has. So with that being said, I want to jump into exactly what they're doing. So it says here, if you participated in DeFi long enough, you have certainly heard the term when burn, right? Many memes exist around the when burn mantra or philosophy that many token holders lean on to increase the scarcity of tokens they're holding, of course, to decrease the supply and increase the demand. So, what if those same holders had the power to impact the total supply of tokens from the entirety of the DeFi space? Interesting concept, right? Well, this is the basis of the experimental token known as the Burn Project. Again, fair launch coming out tomorrow, completely fair launch. There are no pre-sale allocation. The Burn token is an ERC subtoken that lives within the Shiba Doge ecosystem under the experimental Shiba Doge Labs division. Now, how is Burn the most deflationary token to date? Aside from its primary focus of serving as a burning mechanism for DeFi and the Burn token itself, they want to introduce a radical shift in how things are burned, how tokens are burned, and the mechanics that go along with that. They call it a true burn. And what it does is entirely unique from the other DeFi tokens that we've seen introduce burns. It removes the tokens from the total max supply of the tokens as if they've never existed. This is a radical shift from the current methods incorporated by most tokens. Just imagine what could happen if 30% of the total supply has been eliminated from the blockchain. So beyond the token itself, the primary utility of the token will be to serve as a governance token, empowering holders to elect, govern, and determine the manner in which the funds accrued in the Burn Treasury wallet are distributed. So the Burn Treasury is actually a DAO controlled wallet that deploys funds across the ERC token ecosystem on a cyclical basis. That means each month, this period may change, token holders will receive one vote per token that they own, giving them the opportunity to cast their vote on the project of their choice. That means project of their choice. People can select any token of their choice. Shiba Inu could be one. Unlike a winner takes all scenario, the treasury funds will be deployed proportionately in accordance with the final tally of votes toward each project. So Shiba Inu holders, you can actually get in on this and help burn Shiba Inu, right? And whatever token out there that you're passionate about, you too can have a voice here. That's the whole purpose of a DAO, right? So what does this have to do with Shiba Doge, or how does it benefit the holders of Shiba Doge, right? Because it is connected to it. Well, that's a great question. And ingrained in the tokenomics of the Burn token is a tax that's directly attributed to a buyback and burn on the mother token Shiba Doge. That means a 2% permanent fee on all buys and sells accumulate and are used to buy Shiba Doge tokens on the open market, creating reflections to holders. So anybody holding the Shiba Doge token, this is still benefiting you greatly. And the purchase tokens that are then directly sent to the designed burn wallet. Now, these burns can take place at any time, both in the manual and automated fashion, and the intention is to deploy the accumulated funds at strategic times. A hypothetical scenario may look something like this. And we can see here, the token purchaser buys and sells 100,000 ETH, 20 ETH goes to the Shiba Doge buyback, 50 ETH goes to the burn buyback, 2% goes to the burn DAO. It's a hypothetical scenario that you can kind of just sift through and see exactly how this will work. And it all surrounds this new token, which is the burn token, again, launching tomorrow, completely fair launch. They're starting, here's some tokenomics. So they're starting with 1 trillion tokens. 80% of the supply will be burned on launch. 7% allocated to the buyback and burn wallet, 3% to the liquidity pool, 3% to development wallet to further develop the project, 2% to the burn DAO treasury, 1.5% max wallet size will be allowed. So I do have to say real quick, by the way, I do have a partnership with Shiba Doge. It's ongoing. So I am talking about this in a marketing fashion, providing more eyeballs on this new project that they're launching. It's totally up to you whether you decide to invest in it or not. I'm just giving you the information. So when the tokens are burned by the contract on the burn token, the tokens are then removed from the token supply altogether. These tokens are removed from the blockchain forever. Unlike traditional method of transferring burn tokens to the dead wallet, such as address 0, which we've seen many times before, True Burn will burn the tokens by removing them completely from the total supply. This is very, very new. Essentially, these tokens no longer exist. They're gone forever. It'll be like those tokens never were here. You can imagine a scenario where the total supply is infinitely smaller than the initial starting supply. Now, how about the burn DAO? Of course, we know what a DAO is, right? Allowing members to participate in the governance of the organization, giving the people back the power, right? It can serve any purpose, really, the DAO, and it's best to think of it as a company, and the DAO members represent the shareholders. Not to be confused with a formal company, though, a DAO is useful in any scenario where decisions are best made by the stakeholders, in this case, the holders of the ERC20 token. DAO smart contracts are written in such a way that contract must enforce the decisions made by the holders voting. The voters have the power. The burn token will act as a governance token that will allow holders to vote on how the burn treasury wallet should be distributed. I know this is a lot of information, but I just want to give it to you, and please feel free to check out this Medium article. I'll link it down below in the description of this video. In addition, DAO users holding a minimum number of tokens will have the ability to vote and submit proposals on the tokens that will be subject to vote each month. Now, they also have an NFT element here. The burn card NFT is an exclusive NFT token in which the primary utilities be burned at the discretion of the NFT owner. Once burned, the NFT is incinerated and removed from the blockchain altogether. There are a total of 69 burn cards that will be made available to the public. A single burn card NFT will be listed for 5 ETH, each containing a total of 10% of the 0.15% max wallet size. So it's scheduled to launch on 4/20. That is tomorrow, the time of this recording. Their goal is to expand the ecosystem of Shiba Doge through an experimental protocol in DeFi that not only directly impacts the mother token and community Shiba Doge, but also has a lasting impact on the entirety of the DeFi space in the manner that's true to the essence of decentralization. Our hope is that they continue their mission across the DeFi space. Rather, the intention behind guiding this guiding philosophy has always been about the unity, right? Because Shiba Doge was brought to our space to bring in people from the Dogecoin and the Shiba Inu community to work as one and to tear down the tribalism that we see way too often in crypto. So we will see how this launch goes tomorrow. I'm excited about it. The burn token scheduled to have a fair launch tomorrow, 4/20/2022 burn token. We will see what happens. Again, Shiba Doge did a fantastic job with their launch of their initial token, and that sun's starting to get in my eyes. We'll see what they can do with this one. Let me know your thoughts about all this down below. Also, read through the Medium article. I will put it down below, and I want to hear your thoughts about this upcoming launch tomorrow. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'll see you in the next video.